There we go. Akane, can you just say something real quick for me, please?
Microphone test 1 2. Mic test 1 2. This is me testing the microphone status.
There we go. Yep, now the audio is coming in. Excellent. Good.
I love the Oculus and its audio cutout. I do hope that picture wasn't too complicated. I was like, I don't know what he can paint, but we're gonna YOLO it.
There we go. That's all right, Akane. We'll sort it out. Sorry, I was just notifying everyone that VRChat has died. So, unfortunately, this is what we're going to do. How you doing, buddy?
It did a funny. It was hilarious. I was checking like, why can't I log in? It's like, this is a very long login screen. What's going on? Opens up VRChat.status. Oh, that's why. Well then.
Oh, yeah. So, let's go get you moved in around as well. Put you there. Get out of the way. All right, I think we are now officially live. How are you going, Akane?
I'm doing fantastic minus traffic. Traffic made me late today.
Well, put it this way, maybe the traffic happened for a reason. You know?
It's true. It's true. Just like VRChat dying too. That works too. It works in everybody's favor.
Exactly, exactly. How is that coming into you on Discord?
Solid.
Right. So I'm setting up all my easels and all that now, because now that I'm going to be painting, it's time to set up everything. That was your day, my friend. How did you go?
I can't complain. It was a relatively easy work day. Got everything done early, minus like 2 trucks coming in, but they'll come in early tomorrow, and it'll be a very relatively easy day. Just 12 trucks. It's easy clap.
Excellent. That's what you want, man. I'm kind of glad that my days of working in transport and logistics are basically over. I am so happy I don't do that for a living no more.
It's, you know, it's fun if you have the right coworkers and the right work environment. But if it's a stressful work environment, then it's kind of not really worth it.
Exactly, exactly. I did it 7 years on top of doing everything else that I do. I'm glad those days are behind me, man. I am getting too old, frankly, for that kind of stuff. I know I'm 34, but when you've worked in those kind of industries long enough, man, you know when the time comes to end.
You're never too old until you can no longer do things for yourself. That is what Grandma Chiba would always say.
That's true. But also falling out of trucks and having injuries helps as well. There we go. There we go. All right. So can you see Tachyon in front of you by any chance?
I can see Tachyon with her smug smile.
Yes. She's perfect, man. She's the perfect woman, don't you know?
That is very debatable. Very debatable. I don't like being experimented on, to be honest.
But that's where the fun part is, though, man. That's where the fun is.
I'd rather date an IRS agent so I can internally suffer every day.
That's true. All right.
What is it? It's the Australian Revenue Service. I don't know what you guys have out there.
The ATO, and it's dog shit as well. Nothing changes.
Ah, there's no escape.
There's no escape. All right.
Hey, you know what they always say? Always 2 guaranteed things in life: death and taxes.
That is true. That is true. And looks like that is now all set up. I've got everything, the palettes, the brushes, the canvas, and I've got your picture here that I don't think you can actually see. Let's go have a look.
I see it. I actually see a little corner of it.
Oh, yeah, you can. So that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm just going to go here. Gonna go there. Great. But that's all right, man. See, fuck it. We ball. You know, we work with what we've got. We work with what we've got.
We do be balling.
We sure do, and it looks like around the same times the Sydney servers are shitting the bed. But thankfully, we're not playing a fast game. We're going to be doing it normally. Anyway, how are you doing, my friend Akane? Let us introduce ourselves properly now. How are you doing, my friend?
Oh, not too bad. Hello, everybody. My name is Akane Chiba. I am a VTuber that specializes in VR type content, games, VR games, or VR chat in general. I'm also the best duelist you'll ever see around this side of the Mason-Dixon line. It's a horrible joke. I'm also the best duelist in the world, anyways.
That's one way to start the stream, Akane, with a statement like that.
It's not even that bad. I should have said the other side of the Mississippi, because I forget the other side of America exists, to be honest.
Well, good to see you, man. We are going to be having some fun today. And hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I don't know why I said that. My name is Maximilian, or Maxi. I'm an Australian Foxboy VTuber. Change of plans with my good friend here, Akane Chiba. Unfortunately, it appears VRChat has shit the bed with its login API. So something tells me that there's going to be some very, very busy support inboxes and social medias very shortly. So instead of us sitting around here doing nothing, because we did have a plan for a hot tub stream, I'm going to pay Akane. That's what we're going to do. Or try. Try anyway.
It was one hell of a picture I sent him. I didn't know what this program is capable of, so I was just like, is this photo okay? And it was the first one that I got done.
Well, put it this way. I am going all in. We're actually going to be going a little different in that case. So, in that case, Akane, since you're here, I will actually go through what we are going here. And just before we do that, hello, Asuka. Asuka is here. Nice to meet you. My terrible apologies for missing your earlier comment. How are you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for popping in. Feel free to kick back, relax, and enjoy the show as we have some fun today painting. So, Akane, and just for all our viewers, of course, I am playing a app or a program or a game, depending on how you want to play it, how you want to word it, because it's the same thing. It is called Vermilion VR. This is an oil painting program or game. I'm going to call it a game because this is fun and I consider it a game. To paint in VR. So, you of course, as you can see here, because actually what I will do, let me change it to the FPV so you can actually see what's going on. Oh, yes, the Sydney server is shitting the bed. I've lost 65% frames. Ooh, I should really go restart this. I'll actually probably go and restart, but it looks to be okay so far. But yes.
Servers, please.
Yeah, of course it all happens now. As you can see here, of course, because we should now be on the first-person mode, we are going to be painting in VR. And I've actually got the cabin setting selected, which means we're going to be on a lake in the mountains with the wind and the fish and the waters around us. So it is actually not too bad. This is a one-man game, a one-man dev team, and man, there is a lot when it comes to painting in this. It's really good. It is really, really, really good. I am really liking it.
I love games where like the developer is just like, it's a solo developer and you look at it and you're like, yo, one man did this? There's so many VR games that do that and it just feels freaking great.
It does, because you really feel the passion. Like, I really want this to succeed, okay? It's one of those kind of, there is so much work that has been put into this, you're like, holy shit, I need to get this out there, you know? But yeah, so we're going to be painting today. So this is pretty much what it is. We have got our canvas. We've got our palette that we can, of course, pick up. I don't know if you can see that with me moving it now. All the colors of the rainbow. Well, no, not really. And our canvas, of course, that we can actually resize and all that. So I can actually make it bigger or smaller. So that's nice. And I love the fact that I'm going to zoom it all the way out to the top. Can you see that all zoomed out by any chance, Akane? With how that is now?
I can.
You can actually see that the developer has actually, well, developed for the texture and all that. The texture of the canvas itself, so you can actually tell that it's paper. You can actually tell by looking at it, by zooming in, it's got the texture of the canvas.
You can see the normal maps in there.
Yeah.
It does look like an actual canvas.
It does. You can really see now, especially with how this is done, like the paint, the oilers have basically dried in because I've saved it. So I can still actually edit this if I want to. So, because I've already saved it. So, just for the sake of this example, because I can undo it. See? It's all dried in now. Or partially dried in. It's good fun, man. This is really good. I love playing this. It is such a good, fun game. It is so fun.
Seems like a very chill thing to do.
It is. It's just painting. And that's what it is, you know. And one thing you can actually do as well, and this is actually something I was going to hopefully do for us in the future, but now that VRChat is dead for the time being, we actually can't do it. We can actually hook in Vermilion with VRChat.
What?
So,
How?
so there's actually a feature built into Vermilion that the dev released a few years ago that with VRChat and Vermilion running, you can actually place the painting stuff into I think it's a world, that's what they're called in VRChat, or an instance. Is that what they're called?
Correct. Yeah.
You can actually put it into an instance in VRChat and then paint. So everything stays exactly the same, except you're now in VRChat with your avatar, I think, as well. That's how it's set up. And you paint. And everything else is still here. All still worked in.
That's actually kind of baller. What the hell?
I
This
haven't...
must be a VR chatter, that's why. Only thing I can think of.
I haven't tried it myself yet. Apparently, it is understandably a performance hog, because now you've got Vermilion and VRChat running at the exact same time. Apparently,
True.
there is some config stuff that you need to do on both ends before you start, I think. But there is an option when you actually start Vermilion to actually hook into VR. But like I said, I've never done it before. I should actually do it off stream. Apparently, it's not like a 5-minute just start, and then you go into the session and you're done. It's way more than that. So that is something I would like to do. That is something I would
This would
like
be
to...
interesting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, I think today's going to be fun, Akane. Maybe we both just need to unwind and paint, you know? Maybe we just need to unwind and paint. What do you think?
Nothing wrong with that. A little unwind after work and a pint with the boys. That's why I was gonna make it home on time, because my guys, like my coworkers, like, yeah, let's go get a pint. And I was like, you know, I actually have never drank with these guys before ever. So I decided to have a pint with them. It turned into 2 pints, and I was like, okay, that's it. And then we ate some food, and then I left. The next thing you know, I got caught in traffic, and I was like, oh shit. I looked at the time. I'm like, I'm going to actually be late for this. But it's nice to unwind this way too.
That's okay. If you don't mind me asking, what do you end up drinking?
I drank Voodoo Ranger, actually.
Oh, Voodoo Ranger.
Voodoo Ranger.
You know how hard that is to get here in Australia?
How hard?
So hard that I can't find anyone that sells it. I've drank it twice. There was a company function that I went to 2 years ago at my old job. They actually had Voodoo Ranger on tap, and that was actually the last that they had, so we literally drank it. So all 40 of us. Lovely drink. I found one local bottle shop that had 2 6-packs, which I bought, and they said we're not getting any more in because the contract with the distributor ended with that drink. And I drank them in one day.
Saddened.
I was, and that is it. I can't find Voodoo Ranger here in Australia. I just can't find it unless I somehow import it.
I mean, you could just import it.
Yeah, but it's really expensive in that case. It gets really
I
expensive.
feel that as someone that's legitimately imported Strong Zero from Japan, yeah, that shit's expensive.
Yeah, like I'll just wait for a
Importing's
distributor to
not
bring it
fun.
back in. I'll just wait for a distributor. I'm like, man, I don't want to spend like $200 on like a 6-pack or something. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm fine.
Or just brew it yourself, easy.
Oh, you know, I could do that. We could definitely do that. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be doing, Akane. So this actually could work out pretty good. A nice little quiet yap stream. We could just sit here, talk, I paint. We could do other things in that case. And yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun.
Hell yeah, we could teach your chat how to avoid I'm just kidding.
No, let's not do that. Now, Akane, I got a quick question before I start going through everything, because, hell, we're going to be yapping and all that the whole time. I currently have the spectator camera set as first-person view, aka how I'm looking. Would you prefer it that way, or would you prefer the overview where the camera is going to be, like, say, up above me pointing down, you'll see me painting with the painting? What would you prefer?
Personally, because I don't get really motion sick because I'm used to the movements of VR, I have no problem with how you have it now. I'm not sure about others, because if they see it moving a lot, they may get motion sick. But as it stands, it seems to be pretty good, at least on my end.
Yeah. What I'll do just to start things up, I'll actually go on overview, because that's what it is, because, you know, overview. And I will put you roughly there. How about there? Because in that, I believe that's what it's going to also display to Discord as well, because I'm sure you're all aware, of course, we're not co-oping in that case, which is a bit of a shame. We're sharing screen via Discord as well as streaming. So things should be fun. Things should be fun. So,
We're in VR chat, guys. That's all you gotta do.
yep, that is how it goes. And I think I actually just got a follow alert I didn't hear. Is that, did I get?
Because you're multi-streaming, I wouldn't know.
Ducky only follows tops and bottom. So top bottom. Tops, bottoms. Don't know. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I hope I'm the top. Okay? Let's hope I'm the top. Let's just leave it at that.
But you're the Fox Boy maid. You're guaranteed to be a bottom.
That's true.
Just an FYI.
Okay, so in this case, what we're actually going to be doing here in that case is that I'm going to be using what's called the paint by numbers feature in this game. So in this case, we're actually going to go show it through the camera. Did the palette change by any chance, Akane?
I can't see the palette.
I mean, the canvas. Has the canvas changed? Can
Oh,
you
the
see
canvas did
yourself?
change. Yeah, the canvas.
Sorry, the
did change,
canvas, not
yes.
the palette. I'm like, this is the palette. You don't need that. You need this. What's in front of me? What I can see.
Correct. That's why I was like,
There we go. Let me just put you there. There we go. But yeah, so this is what we are going to be painting. We are going to be painting literally Akane. So hopefully the color version of this picture has actually now come into frame, which I'm about to check right now.
it did.
Excellent. So what painting by numbers is, and understandably some people might not know about it, this is very similar to, like, say, those coloring books that you can buy that has like a number in each section, and then you color in the number that's attached to that number. Like white might be number 1, brown might be number 2, blue might be number 3, that kind of thing. That's what we're going to be doing. Just something not too crazy, right? And I currently have this set up, and I'm going to put you right there so I can see you. I've currently got this at maximum level of detail, which means everything that the system can pull off the image is going to be painted in, and the amount of colors is 20. Now, I can tell you right now by looking at this picture, this colored picture, there's more than 20 colors into it. I don't know about you, Akane, but I can definitely tell, like, just straight off your body, there's probably at least 13 to 14 different shades of colors on your body, especially on your lovely arm. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors just off that. Oh no, we've got 11 on the hand. Another shade of brown, 12. See, just like that. Just like that. That makes it fun, though.
The artist that did that, Noedo, is a literal god. He has been the artist I go to for commissions since I started my VTubing career.
Hell yeah. Would you like to
His
give a
style has
shout out to your
improved.
artist by any chance, Akane?
Oh yes, is it Noedo? Oh my goodness.
Better double
I
check,
hate
buddy.
trying to pronounce his name. I always struggle.
That's right. You can post the
What
link in
is
the Twitch chat if you
Noedo?
like.
You guys want to get some good commissions? They have a VGen up, and there is Noedo.
Excellent.
An artist, 5 years running.
Hell yeah, that's what we want. So this is actually going to be very interesting. I wonder how this is going to go. So I can already see the lovely details, not only of Akane, but also of the picture itself. So this will be interesting to see how we go. It's going to be fun during the hair. That's going to be interesting. So Akane, how much time you got for your day, man? How much time do you want to yap for?
Well, I mean, it's currently 5:39 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. I got time until around 8, 9 o'clock my time, so we got time.
Yeah, we can vibe for a few hours. You know what? I think I could probably do it then, or I can at least nearly finish it. So that'll be interesting.
Unless, of course, the world just suddenly stops right now and we all die, but like that's beside the point.
Well, at least the nightmare ends. How about that? At least the nightmare ends.
This is true. This is true.
Okay, so what we're going to be doing now, so I'm sorry, I'll just explain as we go. Each color, as you can probably see now, is a layer. So we're going to be doing number 1, which looks like a very new, that'd be a black, I'd say. I can't tell if that's a navy. I think that's a black. Now, of course, the system is going to try and match the colors up, okay? It's unfortunately not going to be exact. Ooh, no, that's a purple. Right? That's interesting. Okay. Oh, that's right, but we can work it out. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So each layer is going to be a color. And then, of course, you do the next layer, which is the next color, and so forth and so forth. So, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It will be fun. It'll be good. Sometimes you just need to do quiet stuff and not thrash out and stress sometimes, man. Sometimes it's what you got to do.
Oh yeah, like after a work day, this is ideal. As much as we would prefer to do the VR chat hangout, this or the hot tub stream, this is much nicer.
Yeah. Actually, you know what I'll do before I do that, just to make things a bit easier. We're going to force it to paint in the lines. So in this case, when I do that, it's going to stay in there and not mix in too much because since it's oil-based painting, it's very easy to mix. And you can very quickly ruin the part of it of a photo or a picture. If it mixes in and then you have to go undo it all and then start again. Very not fun.
So we have there's no mistakes, just happy little accidents.
Exactly, that's exactly what I was about to say. I was about to say a certain someone says something very similar to that. You know, there are no mistakes, there are just happy accidents. So
Like my luck, I'm just kidding.
Looks like as well, yeah, so we're going to be doing part of the leg, some of the hair elements as well. Oh, that's good. I was about to say, I'm glad we're actually going to be getting some of your hair out of the way, because that's going to be potentially one of the most complicated part of this picture. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's just that with the colors that we've got here, I really don't want to mix them in, because they're a real pain in the ass to fix.
Also doesn't help that the highlights in there kind of just make it just a wee bit more complicated.
That makes it fun though, Akane. That makes it fun. There's challenge.
Just true. Lovely little red highlights make everything fun.
Exactly. You need challenge when it comes to art. You can't make it easy like AI art. It can't be easy. It has to be hard. You need challenge. Because
I don't need any more challenge in Blender, please.
Exactly. For you, it needs to be easy. You need to have it easy, okay? That's what you need. Okay. One thing that you can also do in this game, because I don't know if you can see the hand, you can actually adjust how you're holding it. So I don't know if you can see that in the camera with the hand shadow. Can you see that?
I can kind of see it, yes. So I'm guessing what it allows you is to pivot your hand to get certain angles so you can do certain strokes.
Exactly right, exactly. So if you actually want to go all the way in and then do like very, 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 very fine little taps, especially with the brushes, you can do that. Or you can go all the way out and then just do like that. But no, we're not going to do that. We're going to do it properly. We're going to do it properly.
Me of the spray paint, I guess, app or game that I've come across, and it's like the exact same concept where if you're closer to it, it's a thicker paint, while further away, it's crazy how like the people think of these physics and implement it into a game. It's like, damn, y'all are a little crazy out here.
Yeah, the thing is, when it comes especially to paint and art, especially for stuff like that, you've got to really focus in on like the physics or how, especially for painting works. This is oil painting. This is basically going to be staying wet for a while because that's how oil paints are. I love the fact that they've taken into consideration that there's some haptic feedback on the tips of the brushes. So I'll just get another one out. So each brush acts differently, and they actually all react differently when they breathe and brush. So you can, of course, like, you know, do some spreads on the top. You can just do wipes. You can do side, or even do the sides. All of that is factored in. I love that. That is so good. It is so hard to find stuff like this nowadays in games or art and stuff like that. It's really hard to find, and I love this.
What trips me out the most is when I like certain games like Tactical Assault VR is a good example, is that I have more control of the firearm when I'm moving it around. Like if I'm in a tighter court, I can move it closer to me, and like if I'm like against the wall, like I got to peek around the wall, I can move it closer and I can peek out and then extend. And these small details that you find in games, a good example of that as well is what was I playing? I think it was the Arizona Sunshine game. No, not Half-Life Alyx. The details of the bottles, when I can sit there and like turn the vodka bottle upside down and I can see the liquid moving, I was losing my mind over that. Okay, that was revolutionary at the time.
Exactly. Liquid physics is very fucking hard to do. It is very hard, and when it comes to liquid, you either have to completely go all in, like what Half-Life Alyx did. Man, I need to go fucking buy that game. I'd love to play that on stream. I need to go fucking
10
get
out
it.
of 10.
And,
10 out of 10. I better be there to watch that because it's a fantastic game.
You know what we could do in that case for Alex? We do something like this, like you and I commentate and play on it, because, you know, it's Half-Life, you know, it's not a fucking secret what it is. And it's been out for so long, you know, I know what it's about. But yeah, you and I do something like this, like you and I play and commentate and I play and stream. So that would be good fun.
I'd definitely be down for that.
One thing that you can also do in this game as well, I don't know if you can see that, is that you can actually make the brushes wider and you can change the scale. And even change it as well. That's a nice touch.
It's like Photoshop for real, for real.
I know. And you can go that deep if you want to as well in this game too, so which is very nice.
You know, just not do a subscription, it's a one and done and you go about your day.
Exactly. I would like to remind everyone, of course, that while I absolutely love Vermilion, I am unfortunately not sponsored by the dev. He is a wonderful bloke. He is definitely working hard. If you would like to support the dev, Vermilion VR is available on Steam right now for, I believe it's $20 US, I think, on Steam right this very second.
I was like how you in the English, or at least the English and its colonies like to say bloke. It always makes me kind of cackle a bit.
Well, that's what we are, mate. We're part of the Commonwealth. Even though I think some people would prefer us not be with it with the how things have been going the last few months.
I think the best way to explain what you guys are is that you were part of the Commonwealth, but you still, as it stands, pay
Taxes.
respects.
Well, not really
Queen
taxes, but we
or
still...
king?
Oh, sorry, now you go on. Sorry, we're interrupting ourselves.
Oh yeah, no, it's just this is how you guys still pay herald to the homeland, to the king, because it's a king now, not a queen. I have to catch myself every once in a while.
That's okay. Yeah, the king is still our head of state, but even then, with how things have been like the last few years, people have really started to think, you know what, maybe it is time to move on. And I agree. I think it's time to move on. And this is coming from
Ain't no Lizzie, that's why.
Yeah, and this is coming from a family of monarchists too. It's time to move on.
Truly unfortunate because I liked Lizzie. Even though I'm an American, I did like Lizzie. She was pretty charismatic, really charismatic.
Not only that, as the youngins would say, she stood on fucking business when the time came every time. So she didn't fuck around.
She was fighting in World War II. Yeah, she fought in World War II. Quite literally. She was a truck driver mechanic, if I recall correctly.
Yes, and yeah, she was part, I believe, of the women's reserves, I think. So she did everything short of fighting frontline, but of course, since she's a member of the royal family, she stayed on the home islands the whole time. She did try to go onto the mainland Europe, but they said no, absolutely not.
No, we can't lose you. You're next in line. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, this is coming out a lot nicer than I thought. Oops.
What is the twink drawing?
Oh, let me guess. That's Jean, isn't it? Is that Jean?
Oh, it's John Derek. What a name! Sorry.
Hello, Yandere. Good to see you, man. Good morning. How are you doing, buddy? I don't know how you want to word it now, but I'm actually painting our good friend Akane VR. That's who I'm painting right now. How you doing, buddy?
Oh man, that's
See,
10 out of 10 quality right there.
See, I can't escape it sometimes, Akane, and I'm just like, man, I'm just rolling with it at this point.
Listen, all you had to do was put yourself in a non-made outfit, like look like all the other, like look like you're a member of BTS. You would have been fine, scot free.
That's boring though.
Have you like that's what I've kind of noticed is that a lot of the VTuber. Like, I'm not trying to take a dig at male VTuber models, but they all look like K-pop cosplayers.
That's the yes, that exactly that's the problem. They all look the same. Unfortunately, damn. See, no matter how we word this, Akane, it's not going to look good. So let's just fucking go all in about it. Because fuck it, we're talking about it now. They all look the same. Everyone looks like. Unfortunately, there's really not much. Like, you know, you can really go in certain ways, which is totally understandable because, you know, there's always changes and all that coming. But fuck, man, there's only so many ways you can go for an outfit or a look, you know?
Yep. It's why, I guess the best way to put it is that, yes, while I use a female model and I've had actually people at conventions ask me, why do you use a female model? And I kind of look at them and say, well, unfortunately, I come from a VRChat background where there is only good female models and clothing. Males did not exist at the time in 2017, 2018.
Yeah, and it's very hard even for me as a Foxboy VTuber to find outfits and all that, unless I go and actually commission a custom model, which I would love to do one day, you know, as we all would love to do. But, yeah, there's not much out there for us. There's not much out there for us.
Excuse you. I'm just kidding. Just become female model. Easy clap.
I've actually been asked... I've actually had people ask, like, why I don't go full Suika, or however her name is pronounced.
Oh, Celestia?
No, Suika. S-U-I-K-K-A, the super custom...
Suika!
Suika! Fuck, I always mispronounce her name.
Yeah, Suika. Yeah, that model. Dude, when I saw that shit drop, I was like, what the hell is this? And I saw the things you could do, I was like, okay, hold on a second. That's wild.
I wish there was a male version of that avatar. To be honest, I would love a male version of that avatar, but you know, it is what it is. And the thing is, I've actually gotten DMs saying, "Hey Max, maybe you should consider going to just go full female." But I'm like, no, I don't want to. I like being a male. You know?
Yeah, you didn't give it. Well, for me, the circumstances were different, obviously.
Yeah.
Given the background. Like if I mean I did make a male Akane, but like that was a gag April Fool's joke, which God please no more.
That's what you are basically? Female avatar Akane?
I mean it's have you seen the outfits for the females that come out? You cannot sit there and tell me that they don't look damn good.
They are amazing. You have genuine talent. That's for sure. You have genuine talent.
I get called a twink. I just get called fanboy all the time, and it's just like.
Well, the thing is, people are calling me both now, a twink and a fanboy. That's actually coming out.
I don't know what to tell you, partner.
Yeah, that's actually coming out a lot better than I thought with that posing, especially with the legs and the hair. That came out a lot better than I thought.
It is actually looking really good. This game did a solid job. Like honestly, I'm gonna have to look into this so I can do random paintings of people.
Why not? Why not? There's actually a lot of tutorials on how to do it. Plus, you get so much assistance already in game and all that as well. And painting is one of those things. It's like Blender. You can say you're really good, but it's like the saying goes: you better be ready to stand on fucking business if you're going to show people, right? So
exactly,
you can't fucking lie when it comes to painting or Blender. You cannot fucking lie, and that's the best part of it.
I mean, I just kind of drink, you know, a fifth of vodka and then I fire up Blender and suddenly my model is in Unity and I'm like, all right, time to get this in the VRChat. And then I wake up and suddenly it's in VRChat. So I think I got it down. Here
we go.
I've actually never heard of this program until I saw you. Like, I think I joined in when you were streaming and I'm like, the hell is painting?
Yeah, yesterday you and Chiggy came in and were both surprised that I was painting.
And I was like, what the hell? I've never seen such a thing.
It's fun. It's a really nice game. The only thing is, of course, is that this is it. This is the game. You are seeing exactly, this is 100% of the game. This is it. So,
Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I play a fishing game, and that game is actually fun. I sit there in a rowboat. I go out to the middle of this beautiful lake, like I'm in the middle of Canada. I get lost and forget that I'm like actually in VR sometimes. The graphics remind me, but it's like my brain's like, bro, this is really calming. And I just sit
Exactly.
there and fish and talk bullshit on stream.
Exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. Sometimes you don't need to, like, I know it's a bit silly because I'm going to be doing it later on today, but sometimes you don't just need to play Battlefield 6 or Call of Duty all day. Like, you can just do this, you know?
I do enjoy some Battlefield 6. I'm not gonna lie. I do
Yeah,
enjoy
Battlefield
it now
6
that
is
the beta is back.
Battlefield 6 is a very good game, and I'm glad I gave it a try. I will admit, of course, because whenever I bring it up, is that I'm kind of worried that it's too good to be true, but it's my fears appear to have been just that, fears, and they are potentially not coming true, so thank you for that. But
I made sure I did. I feel bad because I didn't pre-order it still.
I'm
I'm
not
kind of still
pre-ordering it.
holding off. I'm kind of like, yeah, I don't want to. I got burned on Fallout freaking 4. Okay, I was like, after that, I was like, you know what? I ain't pre-ordering shit no more.
You know
I get
what?
burned on Fallout 76. God, man, that was
Man,
a mess.
on the topic of... Oh, fuck. I nearly pre-ordered Fallout 76. Now, I will admit, when I heard Todd Howard at that fucking event saying 16 times the detail, I was like, oh no, he's doing it again. He's doing it again. You know, did you've seen that by any chance?
Oh yeah, I have. We should be used to it by now from him.
16 times, 18 times, or whatever it fucking is. All I know is that it hurt the brand so much that they had to really step back and let the court cases and that deal with it. But I wanted to pre-order Fallout 76, and look, I admit I got Fallout 4, but I didn't pre-order it. I got Fallout for, I think it was several months after release when all the DLC was out, because it all magically got leaked, as it always does, because it's a Bethesda game. They never do it properly. I got the whole game and all the DLC, I think, for $15, and for $15, it was good fun. I enjoyed it. But man, I would not pay that full price for that fucking game. No fucking way. Absolutely not.
It gets worse because I actually have the funny helmet that it came with. I bought the collectors.
Is that the one that had the
Straight up.
asbestos in it?
No.
Or was that the
They checked
76
that one.
version?
That was good.
Okay,
I
good.
think that was the 76 version. Mine didn't have asbestos. I definitely had it checked when I heard of the rumors. I took it to our safety guy at work, and he like put it in the machine, scanned. He's like, "Yeah, you're good." I was like, "Oh, thank God."
No, that's good. For those who don't know, of course, since we're bringing it up, because man, see, this is the fun. See, we get to yap like this, you know. The helmet that came with the Fallout 76 pre-order had asbestos in it. No one knows how, though. No one knows how.
Skill issue on their part, be honest.
Yes, but of all the shit that was happening to them at the time, that was the one thing that they acted on, because while refunds and that are doable and they are painful, but you can live with it, you can't exactly live with selling asbestos-infested gear and items to people. That's for sure. I like that. What do you think of that so far, just with the hair and the legs of those... of the black and the... looks like great.
It's actually looking really good. Holy cow.
I know, it is looking really nice. It's actually matching the picture really well in that case. Especially with
It is. That's why I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh snap. It's got the hair. I can see the where the hair sheen is at. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Kind of locked in right now.
It is. It is very nice. I hope in the future they're going to add more amounts of colors, but I think they're going to be kind of stuck to the palette unless they like put some in the middle or something, or maybe go around the edges a bit more. I might go on, because I'm actually on the Discord, I might actually go ask and say, hey, is there any chance we could get some more colors on the palette? And he's probably going to say, oh, that's coming one day. So, okay, thank you. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you.
At least he didn't tell you kick rocks.
He could, and I'll still stream his game. I'd prefer he not to, though. I prefer he doesn't do that. Let's see, looks like... Oh, we've got the first green. Okay, so looks like we're going to be doing... the deep greens around here. Is this like a swamp or anything where you're at? Where this picture is?
So, it's kind of a grassy plain area. The weapon... So, Noedu is a very big fan of Genshin Impact. So, the sword is actually a Genshin Impact weapon.
Oh, okay. It's a nice looking sword, I'll give that. I don't play Genshin. I don't play Genshin, to be honest, but I know of Genshin, of course, and I'm sure you know of Genshin. And that is a nice looking sword. I like it. Is that like, I'm going to assume that's like from one of the main characters that you play as in Genshin, or?
It's one of the main weapons.
Yeah.
And there's he drew a Mona version. Like I have a Mona version of one of my avatars. I think yeah, you saw it the other time. A Mona version of one of my avatars. I asked him to draw it too, and he did chef's kiss artwork of it. I'd have to hunt for it. But dude, this makes you happy. Just when you find an artist that's like I found him on Fiverr of all places too. That's the kicker, man.
That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. And
nothing
sorry.
wrong with that. I just didn't expect it.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to keep a wide net. Just 1 second, buddy. Alex Icefox, how you doing in YouTube, man? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Sorry, I'm just going through the comments right now. And Death Rex, how you doing,
fine,
buddy? Welcome, welcome. Good evening, my friend. Max, true painting can be relaxing. Been wanting to get back into art painting for some day. Well, Death Rex, like I said, if you want to give it a try and you got a VR headset, this is Vermilion VR on Steam. So you should give that a try. I think that'll be fun. I think that'll be really good. There we go. I will admit though,
multi-stream. So I'm looking at chat, I'm like, where's he talking about? There's no one chatting in the Twitch. It's like, oh, that's right, he's on YouTube and Kick. I'm like, oh, fuck me, that's right.
What I actually might do, because the frame rate drop is getting to 64%, I might just very, very quickly restart the stream. So let me go do that right now.
Okie doke.
Hopefully the servers are going to be a bit back chat. Very, very quickly restart the stream. I'll still be here, of course, Akane. I'm just going to move my headset out of the way. So let's put you down. Oh, and I wake up Storm the cat. I'm sorry. How you doing, doll? Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Storm is the
I was talking about the cat at work today. God bless.
How did that go? Can't go. Yes, hello.
It was hilarious.
Hello. I know, I'm annoying him by talking and painting. The sovereign in the house, Akane. The sovereign.
The cat's gonna get you in your sleep. The cat's gonna get you in your sleep when you least expect it.
Yeah, you wake me up twice last night.
What for? Just for the shits and giggles?
Yeah, just shits and giggles. Just wake me up, wake me up, and then jumped off and went back to bed. It's like, oh, fucking hell.
Sounds about right. My friend's cat does that shit when he's in VR. He'll be laying down and relaxing. His cat will jump up on him. And he's like, oh, my cat's here. And it's like punching at his headset.
Yeah, that's about right. All right, I'm just going to very quickly restart the stream chat and change the Twitch server and all that so that frames don't drop. I'll be right back. I'll be very quick. So I'm just going to take my headset off real quick.